wow, okay, this is gonna be hard. It's already been a couple of months since I started practicing this transcription, and it's hard, it's fast, and I spend a lot of time practicing. And at some point I was like, but why do that? Why spend all this time just to perform this transcription and post a video on YouTube? Like, it's cool, I love to do it, but there's something more. As a musician, transcription is a really good way to get some vocabularies from this amazing musician, the great masters. And I wanted to show you guys what I learned from Justin Tyson's transcription. And so I selected 2 points. But okay, I will give my best and try to perform this transcription, and I'll show you my best take on this one at the end of the video. So, the first point I've noticed is how he leads his fills with the right hand. Playing the melody on the toms, on the drums, and then having the bass drum or the snare, the ghost note, filling it in between. We can see that especially in bar 3 with this fill. And in bar 11 with this one. This lead with the right hand is really interesting, and it helps going fast without thinking too much about every note you play, but really more about like a melody that goes through all the subdivisions. For example, boo ba boo 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 ba boo boo ba. You can think of a melody, but you can also think of a polyrhythm. For example, a group of 5/16 notes. Or as grouping of 5 16-note triplet. The second point is a bit linked to the first one, which is where does he put his double bass drum stroke? And we can hear that, for example, in bar 3, the second half, he starts with 2 double bass drum. On bar number 6, second half, he starts his double stroke on the second 16th note triplet. And on bar 10, on the second half, he starts his double stroke on the third 16-note triplet. And if we play all that on the snare and we shift it, it's getting really interesting. Faster and improvising with that. And a really good way to practice this is to fix one and to improvise with it. For example, I always keep the same sticking and change the orchestration. So we've seen a couple of cells that I've taken from this transcription. So now let's see how it goes when I try to apply them and create my own solo, my own version of Justin Tyson solo on this tune. Let's see how it goes. Alright, pretty cool, no? But now, as promised, my best take on Justin Tyson's transcription. It's hard and it's long. So I only did like the first minute or so, because then it goes really crazy and it would take me like 10 more years, I guess, to practice everything. So a little shorter, but I give my best. Here it is. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This format was a little bit different than what I'm used to do, so please leave a comment if you want more of that. And if you want to get the PDF of this transcription of Justin Tyson, please go on my Patreon page, where you can find all the PDF of the transcription I made, and it's a great way to support me. And yeah, please like and see you in the next video.